I saved about $500 by buying this cockpit instead of a P1X. Result? Virtually no flex at 8 Newton meters, my shifter went on in minutes, and the rigidity makes my old rig feel like a toy. The SimLab GT1 Pro costs roughly $700, and after 3 weeks of hard testing in ACC and iRacing, I'll show you why it feels like a $1,200 rig. Quick note before we start, the link to the GT1 Pro is in the description. It's an affiliate link. If you use it, I get a small commission at no extra cost to you, and I always keep it updated when a deal pops up. First impressions, it looks the part. The black anodized aluminum profiles are spotless. No burrs, no scratches, everything lines up perfectly. SimLab clearly obsess over the details. Laser etched branding, matching black hardware, and a clean, squared off design that makes the whole setup look premium without shouting about it. They've also ditched the old chunky corner brackets for custom alloy plates, so the frame looks cleaner and feels stiffer. It's compact but dense, light enough to move, but once it's down, nothing wiggles. Honestly, it's nice to have a cockpit that's rock solid without looking like scaffolding. Here's how I'm structuring this review so it's useful. I'll cover real-world rigidity and on-track feel, then upgrade path and compatibility, and finally who this rig is actually for. If you're here for one specific thing, feel free to skip straight to the part you care about. No hard feelings. Let's talk assembly. Plan on 1 to 2 hours, maybe a bit more if this is your first cockpit. SimLab includes clear diagrams, parts are labeled, and you'll need an Allen key, a tape measure, and a bit of patience. If you've built flat pack furniture before, you'll be fine. Just loosely fit everything first, square it up, then tighten it down. Once it's together, the GT1 Pro starts flexing its muscles. Figuratively, of course. On track, the rigidity is excellent. Even with an 8 Newton meter direct drive base, there's virtually no perceptible flex. The CNC cut 7mm wheel plate is a tank, highly adjustable with generous range for height, tilt, and reach, so you can dial in your wheel exactly where you want it. The pedal deck tells the same story, slimmer and smarter than older designs, but seriously stout. Across long sessions with heavy braking, nothing shifts. You feel every curve, every weight transfer, every micro detail in the force feedback cleanly because the chassis isn't soaking it up. If you run an integrated monitor mount, expect a little screen vibration when you hit curbs. Honestly, it adds realism more than it distracts. Now let's talk upgrade path, because that's where the GT1 Pro really shines. It's compatible with the vast majority of wheels and pedals, Fanatec, Logitech, Thrustmaster, Asetek, Simagic, you name it. You can add an integrated single or triple monitor mount, button boxes, keyboard trays, shifters, handbrakes, even motion later if you want to go wild. It's a cockpit that grows with your setup instead of holding it back. What I loved is simple. The rigidity, easily on par with Precia rigs, the compact modern look, the premium finish down to the matching hardware, and especially the fact that you can keep upgrading your gear without outgrowing the chassis. But it's not perfect. There's no seat included, so budget for that. The shifter and handbrake bracket is optional, usually around $20 to $25 depending on where you buy. And if you want quick seat adjustment, plan another $80 to $100 for a seat slider. I spent a couple of hours finding my perfect driving position before locking it down. A bit annoying up front, but once it's set, you won't touch it for ages. So who's this for? If you're on a CSLDD or similar, 5 to 8 Newton meters, your total budget is roughly $700 to $900, and you want a cockpit that'll last 5 years or more without forcing an upgrade. This is a no-brainer. If you're still on a G29 or you prefer something plug and play with minimal setup, check out Next Level Racing instead. Cheaper, faster to build, less hassle. Me? After 3 weeks, I packed away my old rig with 0 regrets. The GT1 Pro is my daily driver, and honestly, I don't see what would push me to a 1200 P1X right now. The affiliate link's in the description and always update it if a promo drops. At this price, it's the best rigidity to upgrade potential ratio I've tested so far. Anyway, that's my honest take after a few weeks with it. If you've got questions about your own setup or you're hesitating between rigs, drop a comment. I always read them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.